Are you guys ready? A waterfall of Q proofs, guys. Let's go. Boom, boom, boom. We go one, we go all, folks. Fight, 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 and fight we will. Oh my gosh, there has been a waterfall of Q proofs. But before we get into that, I need to bring in my partner in justice, Mr. Shady Grooove. Shady, welcome to the show on this fine Tuesday, December 10th, 2019.
It's Boomsday, Matrixxx.
Oh my gosh. What day is it again? Wait. Let me get my controls over here. So what day is it?
Boomsday.
Nice, dude. We got our Boomsday going. Boomsday. So we got a lot of stuff going on. We got Real Severe in here. He says, what's up, Shady? What's up, Severe, brother? Good to see you again.
Severe. Hello, Anons, mods, everyone. Thanks for coming around and joining us this Tuesday. We got a rally tonight. We got all kinds of stuff going on yesterday. Man, can we get caught up, you think?
Expect fireworks tonight, guys. And we're gonna get into that too. We got so much to talk about. I just did a quick 17-minute show yesterday. I pre-recorded it in the morning, and it was before the IG report, all that stuff. But I knew we were kind of taking the day off, but there was just too much. Just too much, guys. Actually, thank you guys very much for stopping by just for a few minutes yesterday. Appreciate it. Also, let's get this out of the way real quick. I want to make sure you guys get yours today. The links are in the description. This is the Patriot pin, guys. It's an amazing, actually Poussant got one. She already left a positive review. So if you can remember if you do like it, go give them a positive review. That's the Patriot pin, guys. And the links are in the description. The mods will be dropping the links for each one. Go to those links because that helps out this show, Shady. And also,
man, and a lot of people I think got these pens shipped to them already and received them. I haven't received mine yet, but I think they're on the way.
Yep, I think I need to go check my mailbox here today or tomorrow. I can't remember. I could have mine here too. I cannot wait. But the Q flag pin, well done, quality. Also, don't remember that Keep America Great pin was designed by the one and only Ben Garrison. So that's going to be a collector's item someday. Also, don't forget redpillliving.com. We're going to watch this commercial real quick, guys.
There was a time when I had my head in the sand. Then I found out that power players pass lies for truth and truth for lies, especially in areas of life and health. I used to stay quiet, and now I speak up. I red pill my family, I red pill my friends, and I support redpillliving.com. Red Pill Living has real health products that support longevity, vitality, and detoxification against the deep state attacks on your health. It's redpillliving.com. Wake up, stand up, speak up.
And that's redpillliving.com/intheMatrixx. Shady, I got to tell you, we're actually doing pretty good with the redpillliving.com/intheMatrixx. So everyone that has gone over there and supported this show at redpillliving.com/intheMatrixx, I thank you wholeheartedly. It's amazing, Shady. Shady.
I second that thanks, because that is what we are doing, is trying to find people to work with, and these guys are just great, and I really appreciate the opportunity to work with them.
Yes, and Shady, so I'll share some great news that we've had from Red Pill Info with you later, okay? Because it's a boom. It really is. And people are getting healthier, and by getting healthier, they're supporting the show, Shady.
That's a win-win, because a lot lot of what it is, the message we bring is that the stuff that we are eating and the stuff that's in our environment and in our society to consume is not safe.
It's not safe at all.
And so we have to get that message out, and a little bit of undoing what we've done to ourselves has to do with some of these great products.
Yep. So get your pins right there. Link in the description. Don't forget to leave a review once you receive your pins. It's very important to get good reviews when you're selling patriotic merchandise. I'll tell you that right now.
And Average Joe's out there in the chat right now.
There he is, Average Joe. Thank you so much. So guys, we're gonna do. I told Shady I want to thank Kiwi Patriot for this. And this is a hat tip to Cappy, right? Rest in peace, Isaac Cappy. And this is what we're going to do today, guys. Hello. Haha, guys. Something special is happening in here, right?
Making a Q proof or two.
That's right. It's Brackets and Jackets or Matrixxx and Shady. And we're bringing it back for Matrixxx and Shady. Special
17.
IG Waterfall Q-Proof Edition. That's right, folks. Q-Proof Waterfall. Mathematically impossible. IG report. Or is it the OQ report? It's the IQ report. Kimberlyn for shovels and popcorn. Bring the booms, baby. Here we are, guys. We are going to boom this out, guys. What do you think? So I-70, I got the whole song thanks to our awesome mod, Kiwi Patriot. Shady, what do you think of this, man? All right, so let's go through some of these. All right, so we got the Q proofs. Here it is, guys. Basically, I figured let's just start the thread right here. I actually did a lot of Q proofs separately, and I'm like, man, I think I need to do a thread on these, Shady. And yes, everybody's so smart. Corny instead of Comey. We're going to go through all that. You guys are, Isabella, absolutely spot on. So
you don't get anything by these guys, Matrixxx.
we can't, but we're gonna share with them. And if you find more, we look at you guys. We appreciate all you guys. But look at this, Shady. Q post 3340, Shady. This was 5/23/19. Carter Page anon, and somebody goes, the funny face. Carter Page public FISA. Remainder are still under classification until today. Waterfall of Qs. Proofs coming post D-class. Q. Whoa.
Well,
he even
that
said
started
that
happening.
Yeah, he said there's even going to be a waterfall of proofs coming, guys. Look at that. Oh, look, proofs are important. So right after D-class, so they D-classed it on their public website, and then the OIG, Justice OIG, released their report to the public on Twitter, right? So Q said after OIG drops, after the IG drops, waterfall of Q proofs, guys. So it released on the IG website. Boom. Then they said, hey, guys, DOJ OIG releases review of 4 FISA applications and other aspects of the FBI's Crossfire Hurricane treason, investigation. And look at the time, Shady.
1:29.
1:29 p.m., Shady.
Well, I'll be.
What does that watch say that was dropped on, what date was that? December 2nd, 2019, Shady.
1:29.
It does?
It does. And remember, that watch was dropped during the show here and also at that actual time.
At that actual time, that's right. And that's a huge boom.
It's either a future proof's past or proof of a time machine.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a boom, guys. So all for a LARP, says United States of Q. And by the way, 5555, thank you once again, Kimberlyn. I kind of sang you a thank you with the Cappy thing. Liberty, liberty, liberty. Liberty is here. Don't you love that, guys? I love that. All right, we can turn the volume down a little bit. Maybe we can have it playing in the background. There we go. Hello, Patriots.
It's a Q-proof.
It's another Q-proof because Q-proofs are important. Look at this, guys. This is 12/7/19. Remember our guy Q team, our guys and gals at the Q team, posted on 12/7/19 about Mossad and the alternative media. Alex Jones is Mossad. Prove me wrong, right? And this was Drudge was a U.S. based. The Drudge Report was a U.S. based news aggregation website run by Matt Drudge. Was Shady?
Was.
And
so that was a Mr. Jones fella that was making a stir at the impeachment yesterday morning.
That's right.
Always piping up, right?
Well, they can pipe down because we got too many Q proofs to make it mathematically impossible, guys. So the very next day on PJ Media, Rasmussen polls was saying, hey, what's going on with Drudge? Rasmussen claims that Matt is not there. Word is he sold it, Shady. Mossad. Alex Mossad Jones. Prove me wrong.
I think that a lot of Anons got their answer for why Drudge sucks now.
Right? Yep. And why Alex Jones betrayed all of us, folks. Because he's got Epstein's money, guys. Yeah. So this is relevant today regarding foreign assets, deconstruction of foreign-controlled intel, U.S. media, and alt. And alt means alternative media. It's critical. Untouchable regarding state-backed. Epstein thought so, and he's got a media matrix. Epstein pays a lot of people to keep his stuff won't get out. Right? Thank you, Cappy. All right, here we go. We're going to pause this because we got the Durham report coming. Listen to this, guys. This releases an avalanche or a waterfall. Here we go.
DeFi.
In on it, and they got caught. They got caught red-handed. And I look forward to the Durham report, which is coming out in the not-too-distant future. It's got his own information, which is this information plus.
Whoa! Who fell off their chair? I was walking past the TV, and when I heard that, Shady.
I was driving, and when I heard that.
Did you swerve? Did you almost like wreck?
I was like, wow, did you hear that? To my lady.
So
he just said plus.
So Q plus said plus. Now,
what a world we live in.
So this is your information waterfall. Buckle up, traders. Remember.
And how many times was plus in Q post, my friend?
Oh my gosh, let's go look. Well, there's more than what we're listing here, but these are the most relevant. Let's check this video out, guys. We're here and let's listen to our POTUS.
People were in on it, and they got caught. They got caught red-handed. And I look forward to the Durham report, which is coming out in the not-too-distant future. It's got his own information, which is this information plus.
Oh, what is plus? Let's go to the Q map. Post 123, 124, 133, 134, 140, 1007, 1264, 2365, 2548. All deal with Saudi Arabia, guys. Plus is Saudi Arabia. Plus, separate criminal investigation going on outside. Special counsel Robert Mueller's peer review. Plus, in triple kill boxes, guys. All right, let's keep going down. Oh, Hillary Clinton and Foundation. Crime against children. Look at that. Wow. And I will, guys, I only have a couple minutes here in the Twitter. See, look, crime against children, plus, criminal investigative division. Crime against children, guys. Again, think logically. Here we go. Here's another plus. The world is connecting, all or nothing, plus, and plus. We get massive amounts of Q thank you letters from around the world every single day. The world is watching. Bunker, forest, blue, plus. Wow. 140. Here we go. Q post 140. Okay, so what is the keystone? Return to Saudi Arabia. Strings cut. Plus. Puppets. Plus. In the shadows. Each side of the triangle controls a certain subsect of power brokers. Power brokers are also labeled as the puppets' servants. What is the New World Order? What does it mean culturally? Why is this relevant? What occurred in Saudi Arabia? How did POTUS remove one side of the pyramid? What did POTUS receive while visiting China? Where did POTUS dine? Guys, this is huge. We are ripping down the New World Order, a.k.a. the globalists, a.k.a. whatever you want to call them. Other sides falling. Plus. Q. So there you have it, guys. Shady, that's what and we're going to go through each and every one of these because there's just too much information to get on a 2-minute and 20-second video on, on Twitter. But they're all important. And I want to just Shadow Recon. My gosh, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. Happy Q's Day. Boom, boom. Stock up on popcorn. Where we go, one we go.
Oh.
Standing by. Nice. Thank you so much, sir. I'm assuming you're a sir. Thank you very much. I cannot tell you how much. And then we got some awesome Patriots in here. We're going to go through this. Kevin Rogers says you're witnessing the systematic destruction of the old guard. That's right. Absolutely. And, we're going to have to make sure we keep an eye on Q. Let's see if Q posts here soon. Isabella says it's a boomerang. No doubt. You guys are all learning the comms, man. How awesome is this, Shady, to see people remembering the Q posts? Yes. Sir. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate you, Shadow Recon. And Mike Hess says, boom. You guys, Mountain Cat, how are you? If you have any questions, please let the mods know, and they kind of let us know as well. So if we don't get your question now, we'll get it later. And Q Patriot Robinson, thank you very much. These Anons will be very busy for the rest of the year. Please donate to keep them talking. I challenge you to at least give $1 today. Where we go one, we go all. Daddy Danella, $10. Thank you. Average Joe, if you have a smartwatch. Have a smartwatch. Oh, you got a Patriot pin and a smartwatch, guys. Yes. All right, guys. So let's do this, Shady. What do you think we go through all these things?
I mean, I think it's pretty incredible just to watch how fast the people on Twitter and in the Anon world out there are aggregating the information and moving it around to properly combat the mainstream Mockingbird narrative. And, that's kind of why we're here. And these guys are doing an amazing job and getting right underneath Brennan, getting right underneath Comey, not afraid to post memes, posting stuff and red pilling. I know that we're all shadow banned out there, but people are seeing your stuff more than you probably think.
Breaking news. They just suspended Brendan Dilley on Twitter.
Oh, God.
No
Really?
reason given. Mods, if somebody can go check that out and verify, please do.
Yeah, this is like probably 5 or 10 that he's had to have over there.
Yes, I remember him helping him rebuild his last account. Also, I do want to share something with you too. Yesterday, Ann was speaking with Ann Vandersteel was speaking with Dilly Brendan in a chat room or something like that. And let me get to the actual quote because it's absolutely amazing. So, and I answered him, and she helped me send it to him because they were speaking. So basically, Brendan says, where is it? Brendan Dilley basically said, oh my gosh, let's see, screenshot. Rothschild, we were playing with Rothschild a little bit. I basically had, I can't remember where I have it. Here it is. One sec. So Brendan Dilley was actually talking with Ann, and he basically said this. He said, oh my gosh, where's my, I keep losing it. Here it is. Sorry, guys. So Dilly, just now in our chat, LOL, dude, I'm not a Q reader, but there has been about 6 Q confirmations today. And to have one, I'd call that a coincidence, but this SHIT is effing weird. And then I sent this boom video that you just saw. You saw that boom video, and I said, here's 9 more. So it was more than 6. Pretty amazing.
And that was early in the day.
Right? So at Dilly Show, I have absolutely no clue why at Sir Hub Life was just suspended, 0 rules broken, and no message explaining why. So Brandon Dilley is gone with at Sir Hub Life, but you can go get over at the Dilly Show, at DILLEY show. Okay? Red Pill Roadshow, Tampa, Florida, January 11th. Let's go. There's Michelle. And Shady, are you coming?
I think I'm going to be there, my friend.
I'm going to be there with Shady Groove, and we are going to do a 15-minute talk, and we're going to get to go meet you guys. So it's redpillroadshow.com. Check it out, guys.
There's a Awakened One was asking if there's a rally tonight. Yeah, I think it's Hershey tonight, right?
Expect fireworks.
Expect fireworks.
Right.
Boom.
So let's keep going with the plus because this is absolutely phenomenal. So Q post 1, 2, 3, Shady. On 11/6/17. 11/6/17, Shady. Go. Sorry.
Yep. Nothing is random. Everything has meaning. Plus Q.
It does. And
Post 123.
123, and it does have meaning, guys, and we're gonna find out what that means. And right after that, Q post 124 at 11/7/17 says plus 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 Q, and later basically we find out that that's 3 sides to the triangle of control, guys. Now we go to
pyramid.
That's right. So now we go to Q post 133 11/11/17. Shady, why don't you go for it?
Hard to swallow, important to progress. Who are the puppet masters? House of Saud, plus 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 4 trillion. Rothschild, 6 plus plus 2 trillion. Soros, 6 plus 1 trillion plus. Focus on above 3. Public wealth disclosures, false. Many governments of the world feed the eye. Think slush funds, feeder. Think war, feeder. Think environmental pacts, feeder. Triangle has 3 sides. Eye of Providence. Follow the bloodlines. What is the keystone? Does Satan exist? Does the thought of Satan exist? Who worships Satan? What is a cult? Epstein Island? What is a temple? And what occurs in a temple? Worship? Why is the temple on top of a mountain? And how many levels might exist below? What is the significance of the colors, design, and symbol above the dome? Why is this relevant? Who are the puppet masters? Have the puppet masters traveled to this island? When? How often? Why? Quote, Vladimir Putin, the New World Order worships Satan, end quote. Q.
Right. So now we're saying, I see people saying plus 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 is the base of the pyramid. Well, it's the House of Saudis, whatever you want to call that. If you call that the base, that's the base then. Rothschilds is plus plus and Soros is plus. So House of Saudi plus plus plus, Rothschilds plus plus, Soros is plus. So that's
the main 3 targets in this movement.
That's right.
I understand that we want justice with Brennan and Comey, but these are the targets for what we are all exposing here. This is the center of the mess.
So much bigger, Shady, to your point, than just Brennan and Comey.
Yes.
It's not just arresting Hillary Clinton. Oh, why no arrests? All the little concerned people coming in, right? Why no arrests? Why? Why? Because it's much bigger than what you could even imagine, folks.
Follow the strings from her shoulders up to whoever is dangling the puppet.
That's right. That's right. So let's go to the next one. And these are all tweetable, guys. If you want to share this whole thread is tweetable. Sophie, awesome weekend shows, guys. Thank you. You all rock. Thank you, Sophie. We're burnt out. I was burnt out, Shady.
That was fun coming Saturday night, man. We had a heck of a show Saturday night late.
And it was Saturday night late, and I was accused of being too silly.
You weren't any more silly than we normally are. That's who we are.
I am serious, Matrixxx, today.
All day?
All day, every day.
You've already played the Cappy music.
Oh, darn it. But that's still serious.
Oh, it is?
Cappy didn't kill himself. All right, so, and I really do believe that, folks. So let's go to Q Post 134. Remember, our Donald J. Trump, our president of the United States, says plus 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 right in front of the world because the world is watching. And you know what? 34 million Anons fell off their seats, guys. 34 million of us, okay? All right, so Q Post 134, 11/11/17 at 23:29, 58 seconds. Why were the events in Saudi Arabia extraordinary? Who was arrested? What bank records provide? What will bank records provide? List names, family history, investments, ownership stakes. This is, ownership stakes and point-to-point contacts. Example, Al-Waleed, Huma, Barack Obama, Citigroup, U.S. control, folks. Why is this relevant? House of Saud. House of Saud, U.S. control. Follow the money. What power ship recently occurred? What was a new king appointed? Coincidence? Dark to light. Why is this relevant? One of the triangles removed. First time in history. One side of the triangle removed. First time in history. Other sides falling. Plus, plus, plus. Plus, plus, plus. Q.
happening in real time as we take this whole system apart. We are really creating an unbelievable distraction while we are removing all of the stuff behind the scenes, Matrixxx. I mean, the show is this front, and then all this stuff going on in the background that they can't talk about. See, normally we're in a position as Patriots of not being able to talk about what's going on, whether it be conspiracy oriented, the Fed, or whatever. And now look at how we're kind of putting them in an echo chamber.
That's right. And Shady, this
truth will bind them to the deception.
Yes, absolutely. And this one right here, whoops, hang on, this one right here, Shady, is probably one of the biggest booms that we can see. Look at this, Shady. So again, remember, on 12/9/2019, our president of the United States, Donald J. Trump, says plus, plus, plus. Shady, let's go to Q post 140. And here I go to it right now. Why don't you go take that one again on 11/11/17.
Same day, wealth over generations buys power. Power over generations buys more wealth and control. More wealth and control buys countries and its people. Families combined, tri equal NWO. Inner tri families will collapse. What is the keystone? What nation dominates all others? What nation has influence over most others? What is the keystone? Return to SA, strings cut, plus, 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 puppets, plus, plus, plus in the shadows. Each side of the triangle controls a certain subsect of power brokers. Power brokers are also labeled as the puppets, servants, or agents even. What is the New World Order? Why did POTUS receive a sword dance when visiting Saudi Arabia? What does this mean culturally? Why is this relevant? What occurred in Saudi Arabia? How did POTUS remove one side of the pyramid? And what did POTUS receive while visiting China? Where did POTUS dine? What is the significance? What if China, Russia, and others are coordinating with POTUS to eliminate the NWO? That's a very important line right there. Who controls North Korea? Who really controls North Korea?
CIA.
Who controls several agencies within the U.S., EU, and abroad?
Mossad.
Why is no such agency so vital? Enormous scale of events currently ongoing. Why is Russia helping to kill ISIS? This is not easy to accept nor believe. Crumbs make bread. Operations active. Joint missions underway. The world is fighting back, and refer back to the graphic. Great Awakening, Snow White, Iron Eagle, Jason Bourne 2016 Dream, CIA, Q.
Wow.
That's the same day as the other post.
Let's check in on this real quick, guys.
Have also discussed with Secretary Pompeo the position of Russia and
Let
China.
me see. It was Bob Barr earlier. This is the articles of impeachment, yak. Who's watching that crap? That's not Bob Barr. Okay. That Bob Barr. This is the link I dropped live of Barr and Russian. So, anyways,
it is necessary to move forward with reciprocal measures, measure for measure. And we're prepared to actively aid on this track in order to overcome the current situation.
All right, so we'll just go look at our stuff, guys. What do you think about that? So we got 12/9/19 again. This is Q Post 1007, guys. Our president, remember, on 12/9 says what, Shady?
Plus, plus, plus.
Right. So in Q Post 1007, let me go over to Q Post 1007. This is it, guys. 4/3/18, April 3rd, 2018 at 22:17. Oh, yeah. That's iPod, right? 17? Well, I know. I love that. 17. He goes, I know. He goes, I know. Oh, no. Bunker, forest, blue, plus, 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 plus. April showers, Q. So, April showers, Shady. Interesting. Right, so let's go to the next one. We got this. Q post on 1264 for April 25th, 2018. The world is connected. Ready, Shady? Let's go look at this one. The world is connected. Right, so we go this. We look at this. Shady, your turn. 1264.
Think logically. Attack the world? Are the people of France to blame? And are the people to blame or the ruling class, leaders and controllers? Apply leverage strategically, one by one. Unity, power shift, rise up, roll up, scroll up. I lost it. Rise of the people. I was with you on that one. Rise of the people worldwide, not understood. Q. And then this was the post where one of the earlier public Q signs we saw. The world is connected, all or nothing, plus, 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 plus. Trust the plan. We get massive amounts of Q, thank you letters from around the world every single day. The world is watching Q. And this goes back, a year and a half almost now, man. And to now understand so much more, so many people have so much more information than anyone had a year ago, man. And then to see all these pluses coming back up after the president brings it up, and you can really start to see how this is going to work. He's laser pointing to us as he's laser pointing with the media at this point.
I'd like to thank Michael for the PayPal, Shady. Thank you, Michael. So it's done. I was in the Matrixxx again. Damn it. I'm sorry, guys. I was in the Matrixxx again for a second. All right, just for a second, though. But this is it, guys. Look at how the world is connected. This is where we go one, we go all worldwide, folks. Worldwide. They never thought we'd see the day. Proud of my armed forces, Army Ranger. Yes, sir. Sandy White laughing at you in the Matrixxx. Jeff Guley saying we lost Matrixxx, but I'm back, Jeff. Just forwarded me a little bit. I did it again, Shady. Why do I always do that?
I don't know the answer to that question, but you got to pick that.
I got. It's just me, guys. It's just me. I'm in the Matrixxx sometimes. All right, here we go. So we got 12/9/19. Remember, our president, the 45th president of the United States, Donald J. Trump, says. This is why they want to impeach him, guys. You see why they want to impeach him now? Just from these Q drops and just from this one thing. Plus, 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 right, Shady? This is where we got him. This is where we got them, guys. This is Q Post 2365 on 10/7/2018. Guess what, Shady? Crime against children, Hillary Clinton and Foundation, folks. Not crimes against children like you guys keep always saying. It's crime against children. Children make it plural. The crime against a child, it wouldn't be crimes against children, it'd be crime against children. Crimes against child. Crimes against child would be more, I don't know, guys. It's just phonetics. Page 294, by the way. And Fox had to cover it. Page 294. This is the Justice Department. Official OIG Inspector General report, guys. From the 2016 election that dropped in June of 18, guys. Page 294, folks. Let's just go to it. Let me see if I can make sure I can go to my pagination. I can't do it, so I'm going to just go Control F. Children. Exploitation. Do you see the exploitation of children? I mean, do you see this, folks? This is in an OIG report. Shady.
And it was a year and a half ago, and the news doesn't report it.
Right. Crime against children, folks.
They don't want to have anything to do with this information. They completely ignore it.
Yes. No. And here's the link. I'm dropping this link right here, so you can show all your little all your little friends that support Hillary Clinton that she was listed in an OIG report, official crime against children, plural, children. And isn't it suspicious that now we got Epstein Island that's suspiciously close to Haiti?
Haiti.
Folks, these people are sick.
And once the larger population, especially in America, finds out even a glimmer of what's been going on, there is going to be calls for justice fast.
Right.
And that's why we're saving this back. That's why this is taking a minute, because we have to wake people up. Everyone was asleep in America.
That's right.
And by that I mean they're not paying attention to politics. They're not paying attention to what's actually going on, because in truth, none of the politicians were telling us anything, were they? They weren't really telling us anything. It was all this fake spin and pretend stories, and it was like the WWE in front of you on TV. So and now, we're getting real news.
And Shady, if you voted for this person and you're still fighting for this person, and this is listed in a government report, you are complicit in harming children too, Shady.
It is. The thought form is what's complicit. The idea that we don't want to know. People don't want to know.
Go read it. It's right there. It's right there, folks. I don't want to hear somebody saying that I voted for Hillary Clinton. And if you did, and now you know this, you knowingly now know. If you didn't knowingly know.
Knowingly know.
I get it if you didn't know, but now you know, folks. In June of 2018. So, right, this came out after the election, so you know now. So let's see, anybody on the Democrat side that's, Hillary is supporting, I bet you want to, and don't give me this Tulsi Gabbard, whatever her name is, crap. She's CIA, guys. I'm telling you, we got to
control opposition.
Yes, we got to clip it, guys. We got to nip it in the bud. We need freedom. We need another 4 years, and this will take longer than another 4 years, Shady. I'm sorry to say.
That is an absolute fact. And maybe we don't focus on that a whole lot, but this is more than an 8-year plan. There's no doubt about it. There's no way around it.
That's right.
It's pure logistics. I mean, we have to have logistical circumstances to remove this, and we have to have an outcry to do anything. And we're just now getting to the point where people in Hong Kong are standing up. People in Iran are standing up. People in other countries, in France, Canada, Europe, they're all standing up, but that has to be the lead into all this.
That's right. That's right. All right, so let's go ahead. Page 294, meeting between Comey and Coleman on October 4th. Coleman told us that he could not recall this briefing with Comey. Coleman's notes from October 4th contained the following entry. 1, Anthony Weiner, sick. 2, Killbox unrelated. 3, Weiner, sick. Texting 15-year-old sexually explicit. 926. Federal SW. iPhone, iPad, laptop. Initial analysis of laptop. Shady. Thousands of emails. Thousands of emails. Hillary Clinton and Foundation. So guess what? We have the emails. Hillary Clinton and Foundation. Crime against children. Plus. Now, remember we said plus is Saudi Arabia. Remember we just had an issue in Pensacola. And on December 9th, 2017, Q posted, "Thank you, Pensacola." Then he went on to 9/11. Now we're getting these people here that are flying. Are these sods part of the pedophile network? Yes. With Epstein? Prove me wrong.
They absolutely are, and they come from the same base as some of the people who supposedly hijacked planes on 9/11. There's tons of connections, and I have a feeling that tonight at this rally we're going to hear the statement again from the president about removing the Bush dynasty and removing the Clinton dynasty. And that is so very important that he's saying that out loud so that people understand that this is a cabal, a network.
Yep.
This was not your past president. None of them were disconnected from Bush 1 all the way till now, till Trump.
So back to the Q point. Well said. We got to trim the bushes because they're so 1990s, guys.
They really are. They're blasé.
Trim the bushes, guys. That's so 1990s. In fact, there's a Bush running for office in Texas. No. He's a plus.
That was Neil Bush's son, right?
Yeah, I'll go. I got the tweet, but yeah.
Neil Bush's son, and remember, Neil Bush was head of the security of World Trade Center on the day of 9/11.
That's right. Trim the bushes, guys. So 1990s. So again, Hillary Clinton and Foundation, crime against children, plus. Our POTUS, real Donald Trump said plus yesterday. We asked Coleman about these notes, right? We talked about that, right? We asked Coleman about the notes. And he told us that given their placement in his notebook, the notes would most likely represent information. He was debriefed on the first thing in the morning by his subordinates in the plus criminal investigative division. Plus. Comey told us that he did not recall the briefing by Coleman reflected in his calendar. We asked Comey if his briefing could have been the time in early October that he recalled being told about the connection between Midyear and the Wiener investigation. Ew. Comey stated, it's possible that this is what knocking around the back of my head, but I know the frailty of the memory from having done a lot of this work. At least in my memory, it's much more of informal than a meeting about it, but it's possible. We showed Coleman the notes from October 4th to Comey. Comey did not recall being briefed on the information contained in the notes. I do not recall. These people deserve to kill box. These people are sick. We are the cure. Patriots in control. The world will know the truth. Q.
Yeah, these guys out here in the chat and all the people that you've red pilled and everyone in your life that you've ever had a political conversation with that cares about politics, we are that firewall, and that's why we've been downloaded all the information, is so that we can be a firewall. They can't spin out of this.
LM Miller M. Stay tuned.
The president, using the plus, pointing us back to all of these specific Q drops about the 43
right,
and 42 and 41 and 44. It's like all of these guys are connected in this, and they all have a hand in it, and it's been uncovered. When the president said yesterday, he said again yesterday that we caught them red-handed, he means they didn't cover anything up, and they didn't even try to hide this stuff. It was all laying right out in the open.
They didn't think she was going to lose, Shady, right? They didn't think.
Yes, right.
INF John Q pounder hashtag number of inaccuracies, omissions in the IG report, a Q. Yes, and we're going to get to that too. And we're going to get to corny. Gosh, man, you just can't make all this up. This is mathematically impossible, guys. Now, if anybody ever says, oh, Q, this Q, it doesn't matter, guys. You can show them this Q proof thread, and I even attach more Q proofs to this thread too. This is it right here. But let's go to this one right here, Shady. This is about our General Flynn, folks. Who knows where the bodies are buried? Flynn is safe. We protect our Patriots. And Shady, I'm going to have you read it because it's your turn. And this one is what? 12/4, December 4th, 2018, Shady.
NBC News. There appears, although the redacted documents do not make it completely clear, that there is a 3+ separate criminal investigation going on outside of Special Counsel Robert Mueller's purview, plus, bracket, for which Flynn has been providing significant assistance. Markers are important.
Right.
December 4th, 2017 to December 4, 2018. Think no name.
Who's no name, guys? Mueller, make sure, because we got new eyes here. Who's no name, Shady?
John McCain.
Thank you, sir.
Did Mueller have a choice in his funeral was on D5 last year? Did Mueller have a choice in making this recommendation? Who does Mueller now report to? Does Whitaker also oversee Huber plus OIG? Notice they're not talking about Huber anymore. What cases is Huber plus OIG plus team of 470 currently working on? Who has the server? Who has access to NSA, UT, term 1 through 12? Does FISA grant access to NSA umbrella collection? You're witnessing something firsthand that many cannot possibly comprehend or accept as reality. Sci-fi or precision military planning. Coincidence to reveal without violating national security. Coincidences to mathematically impossible to be false. Coincidences to bypass installed restrictions to prevent future legal attachments. Comms understood. 5-5. Senate was the target. Q.
Dutch Q, Patriots, Frets, Tulips, thank you so much. That's goed. And Shady, there is an actual shooting in Jersey, but I wanted to point this out that you pointed out. What's today?
Today is Tuesday,
December
the 10th.
So here's December
12/10.
Here's December 10th from 2 years ago. False flags. POTUS 100% insulated. Expect fireworks. Justice. Q. So let's go over to New Jersey. At least one gunman opened fires on police. At least one. It's going to end up being 5, but it's going to only be one person. Shady, it's only going to be one person because there's going to actually be like 3 or 4 shooters, but it's only going to be a lone gunman. You know that.
Right.
Pretty wild.
It always has to be the lone gunman.
Right. So, Jersey City police officer was injured when at least one gunman opened fire in a cemetery and then fled into a bodega where he continued firing at officers and possibly others Tuesday afternoon. And what is this 1 minute or 1 year delta, Shady? Right here.
Fireworks.
I think the fireworks are tonight. So, false flag, that's what we're seeing here. POTUS 100% insulated. Fireworks is good because he's going to the den of the East Coast. You guys realize that Hershey, Pennsylvania is the den of the East Coast pedophile network, guys?
Yep.
So he's insulated. And we need to expect fireworks there because he's going to say something like what Shady was saying earlier. And then we're seeing justice happen right before our very eyes, Shady.
And that's 2 years ago for December 10.
It's 2 years ago. 2 years ago, exactly. That's that one. And then another one here, Shady. Blunt in direct time. Adam Schiff is a traitor to our country. Leaker. National security. Evil. Tick top. I hope the $7.8 million was worth it. Enjoy the show. This is all a hat tip to Shady Groove right here. Let's look at 1 year ago. Actually, we'll look at 1 year ago today. But let's finish this Q++ stuff, guys. This is crazy. This is some amazing stuff. I think that was it, right? Yeah, the Flynn is... No, we got some more. This is also, guys, this is a Q-proof thread I did a year ago. There is no way somebody's going to tell me that this is mathematically possible. There's justice. This is justice and justice, in quotes. A Q-post from justice, and then justice. It doesn't need to be... I mean, guys, this is insane. Lord's Prayer was, in fact... This is Xbox. This is where we busted Pasobic. Yep. And Xbox doesn't have live chats. Yes, they do, you idiot.
Yeah, he said that out loud.
He deleted that after he
also said that he saw Ginsburg at the gym at one point.
And here's your rapid fire, guys. Look at this. Look at it. This is Q proofs. These are called Q proofs, guys. Okay? Too many of them to list, to talk about for an hour show. This would have to be a 5-hour show because this one that I did today is my third thread on Q proofs. Okay, let's look at this one, Shady.
All chock full.
Here we go. People are talking about the corny. This is pretty corny right here, isn't it? So if you go to the IG report, if you go to Q drop 293, Q deliberately spells FBI Director James 8 corny. I think it was deliberate. Praying Medic says accidentally misspelled. I kind of beg to differ. I'm pretty sure it was intentional.
Pretty sure it was intentional to point us to this later.
I think so too. And here it is right here. James 8 corny. Boom. Adobe found no matches for corny or Comey. But look, for corny, we found a bunch. You put corny in and it says Comey, guys. They altered the search.
And then how many times of Comey in the corn?
Comey in the corn. Also, look at this, Shady. It's the OIQ. It's the OIQ justice.qov hotline. You can't make this up, Shady.
Can you make it up?
No.
You could try, but you would not be successful in something like this. I mean, look at that. Show them that again so they can see that.
Here, let's show them the actual. Here we go.
Friends.
Thank you, Dave. Praying medic.
Got a little Q proof for you. You might be interested in. I am on the Inspector General report that has just been released, and I have it open actually on the DOJ website. All right, so this is the report. I'm going to scroll down to the very last page of the report, and there is a link. Pay close attention. oig.justice.gov/hotline. All right. I'm going to select that text. I'm going to right mouse click and copy it, and I'm going to open up Paint, and I'm going to select the text box and paste that in the text box.
Ha!
And it comes out oiq.justice.qov.hotline /hotline. 2 Q's. All right. I'm not joking. Let me show you again. I swear I'm not messing around. Here is the link.
What do you think of that, Shady?
Little shout out to all the naysayers out there.
The naysayers. Absolutely.
Nothing is happening.
Nope. It's all fake, guys. Coincidence?
Don't pay attention to the Q people and their popcorn.
Coincidence, I'm sure.
Total coincidence.
And here's the OIG report right here. And I'm going to do a Control F. And I'm going to look up Comey. Comey. There's nothing. You heard the little bling? Because I don't think you see my search box. Let me see if you guys see my search box. Let me see. Nope, you don't see the search box, but it says 00. And oh, by the way, Shady, how many pages is this report?
474?
476.
476. And 4 plus 7 plus 6 is what?
I believe it's 17. Prove me wrong.
Do some math.
So with Corny, he comes up 149 times. Q. I don't always make false statements, but when I do it 17 times.
I don't always make stuff up, but I make sure there's 17.
Right. How many times did you hear 17 yesterday? I was about ready, I can't even keep up with it, guys. Here's Corny, but shows us Comey, guys. 149 times, folks. Redacted. Carly, you can drop them in Discord. All right, so yeah, that's awesome, guys. Thank you, guys. Man, this is amazing, Shady. Let's go back to this. I want to play something else for you guys because, you know, what did Donald J. Trump say? If this is a prize fight, something like that, right? If this is a prize fight, they'd have to throw in the towel or something?
Exactly what he said, yep.
Right? I got a really cool video, and I want to show you guys. Hang on one second. I thought I had it right here, but apparently I went from that page. You know, when you get stuff all set up, you know, it's kind of crazy. And we're going to go look at some of the stuff here. Let me grab it. Here it is. This is awesome, guys. All right.
Mitchell, you own this Capital One Arena here tonight after turning in just the second Twister submission in UFC history. Dominant performance tonight and a huge win. Congratulations. How do you feel?
I want to thank God for my family, my friends, my teammates, coaches, manager, everybody back home in Arkansas support me. Y'all know I love Arkansas. And Reebok, y'all gonna have to kill me or make me some camo shorts because I ain't shutting up till then. And Donald Trump, I'm up here in D.C. If you need help whooping some politician, holler at me, brother. I'll do it for free.
Yeah!
There he is, your winner!
There he is, guys.
Bryce Mitchell.
Ah, that was awesome. Here, thank you, Carly, for doing that. This is Carly's thread. Pelosi says all roads lead to Putin. Attorney General Barr thinks differently. Let's check it out.
why not open an investigation on a thin pretext? I guess on the one hand, you could say it's a presidential campaign, it's very sensitive, you need better evidence. On the other hand, you could say it's a presidential campaign. We have to be very careful. There could be a threat to our political process.
Well, I think probably from a civil liberties standpoint, the greatest danger to our free system is that the incumbent government use the apparatus of the state, principally the law enforcement agencies and the intelligence agencies, both to spy on political opponents, but also to use them in a way that could affect the outcome of the election. As far as I'm aware, this is the first time in history that this has been done to a presidential campaign, the use of these counterintelligence techniques against a presidential campaign. And we have to remember that in today's world, presidential campaigns are frequently in contact with foreign persons. And indeed, in most campaigns, there are signs of illegal foreign money coming in. And we don't automatically assume that the campaigns are nefarious and traitors and acting in league with foreign powers. There has to be some basis before we use these very potent powers in our core First Amendment activity. And here, I felt this was very flimsy. Basically, I think the department has a rule of reason, which is at the end of the day, is what you're relying on sufficiently powerful to justify the techniques you're using? And the question there is, how strong is the evidence? How sensitive is the activity you're looking at? And what are the alternatives? And I think when you step back here and say, what was this all based on? It's not sufficient. Remember, there was and never has been any evidence of collusion. And yet this campaign and the president's administration has been dominated by this investigation into what turns out to be completely baseless.
There you go.
Yeah, and a little something maybe I could add to this real quick.
Yep.
And I see a lot of people on Twitter that are talking about, obviously the spin for this is that they're saying there's no political bias. And then a lot of people are like, oh, well, it was nothing, and there was nothing in there, and the OIG was nothing for anons, and all of this different things that are going on. But this is the interior FBI investigative unit, OIG. So this guy doesn't have any purview into any other alphabet agency at all. Only thing that Horowitz can look at is FBI stuff. And the only thing he can see from the inside is stuff that isn't hidden from him by his higher ups. Okay, so this whole report is only about the FBI. There's nothing to do with Brennan, nothing to do with Clapper, nothing to do with the DNI. There's no purview for that at all in this Horowitz report. He can't make indictments. He can only recommend for prosecution. So I just wanted to be clear out there that we weren't really expecting this to be this whole big list of criminal people and arrests or anything like that. This is pretty much exactly how Q and all of us were set up to think what was going to happen with this. Pretty much like a lead in to the larger story.
Well, and yeah, I mean, and you got two things. One, you've got the talking head saying that it fell flat on its face, but if you actually read it, it's like Boomtown in there. Read the report.
That's really the way that they're trying to keep people from reading it.
Right. Let's watch Now Comes the Boom. Let's check this out.
Remember, they say, okay, we're not going to go and talk to the campaign. We're going to send people in, wire them up, and have them talk to the individuals. That happened. That happened in August, September, and October, and it all came back exculpatory. People say, I don't know what you're talking about. Not only exculpatory as to a relationship with the Russians, but as to the specific facts. And that, A, they never did anything about that. They just pressed ahead. But B, they never informed the court. They were told they didn't have probable cause to get a warrant. And so they took the Steele dossier, which they had done nothing to verify, and they used that to get the warrant, to just collapse everything. they withheld from the court all the exculpatory information, and they withheld from the court information about the lack of reliability of Steele. The real interesting thing here, and to me the major takeaway, actually is after the election. Because in January, they went to, Steele was dealing with one person. You only talked to one person. And that's what we call the primary subsource. And it was that person who had the so-called network of subsources. When they finally got around to talking to him, he said, I don't know what Steele's talking about. I didn't tell him this stuff. Or, it was mostly barroom talk and rumor. I made it clear to him this was my own suppositions and theories. And, this is, and at that point, it was clear that the dossier was a sham. So what happens? What happens at that point? They don't tell the court, and they continue to get FISA warrants based on that dossier. And more damning is that they actually filed with the court a statement saying, we talked to the subsource, and we found him credible and cooperative. And they put that in to bolster.
When the subsource had actually said...
What he was being truthful about is that the dossier was garbage.
There was nothing, yeah.
So it's hard to look at this stuff and
just very quickly,
not think that it was a gross abuse.
Let me put another one.
Wow, and let's just watch to the end. Here we go.
And supervisors, including senior officials in the chain of command. Are people going to be held accountable?
Well, they're all gone.
Do they need to be held as...
Whoopsie. I'm still... Whoopsie.
You've mentioned obviously the other investigation that's going on.
I think that's...
Is that up to and including Jim Comey, Andrew McCabe?
I'm not going to speculate, who, but...
Do you think they're implicated in that statement?
I've said that I think that that group, there was a failure of leadership and I'll just quote the IG. The IG says that the explanations he received were not satisfactory. Now, when you have the kind of rank behavior that involved, and the IG says he doesn't get an explanation for it, you can draw your own conclusions from that. But here I want to say that one of the things that's poisonous about our politics is the use of the criminal law process as a political weapon. And both sides, to some extent, are guilty of this, and instead of just debating ideas, they want to label their adversary as a criminal, and they pore over the U.S. code to try to find some kind of esoteric argument as to why what someone does is a crime, and then get in a criminal investigation. And then they start calling for scalps. So, nowadays I'm constantly hit. Why aren't people going to prison for what they did to the president? On the other side, throw Bill Barr in prison. And these things take time.
Yeah, they do. I love it. Oh my God, he's awesome. And this is the last. Wow. This is the last hit. Let's watch this. This is good. These things take time. Ready, go.
And these things take time.
Oh, I got to see that again. Look at him.
And
God bless you, Mr. AG Barr. Now look, we've got 1,051 people watching right now. I think it's a nice time to just take a look real quick at this quick thread, Shady. This is, if you're new to Q, start here. This is intheMatrixxx.com. When you're new to Q, you can go ahead and start there. It's a really nice overview as to what Q is, right? You can show your friends and family, or just if you're curious, because it's now time to take a look, guys. We have 363 guests right now on our website, and this is it. This is the new to Q. You can rip this off and share it. It's an introduction. Have you seen Q? Where does Q post? Who is Q? And who posts this Q? What does Q post about? Because it's not about Q. It's about what he posts about that they're so afraid of, guys. Okay?
And that's why they're attacking the person or the source instead of saying how the information. You've noticed that not a single media source has put up one Q post.
That's right.
None.
Yeah.
There's not been one Q post presented by any article written about QAnon to say this is why it is inaccurate or this is what is inaccurate about it.
That's right. That's right. So we got that. And then this is a really good, quick take on it. Ready?
It's about, we are patriots who love our country, our freedoms, and our way of life. I am in the Matrixxx with 3 X's on Twitter. And like many of you, I've felt that something wasn't right in the world and our country was headed in the wrong direction, as you pointed out. But something magical did happen in 2016 that defied expectations. A complete outsider to political establishment, Donald J. Trump, won the presidential election. A glimmer of light in the darkness, right? All of these patriots, the Q phenomenon, these are patriots that stand by our duly elected president, but he needed help, and that's where QAnon comes in.
We have an army of digital soldiers.
10 months after President Trump's inauguration, someone named Q arrived on the scene. Q claimed to be an intelligence insider. That's where we're getting our drops, our crumbs from. Could
Yep, we're buffering.
Be military intelligence. You know, he selected an off the beaten path form of communication, the 8chan and 4chan boards, and began dropping these intel drops, you know, for curious anons like us to investigate. And these crumbs would add up to the greatest public intelligence drop in the history of the world. Q's purpose is to wake up patriots worldwide to see through these lies and take back the power that rightfully belongs to us. And I think Q's purpose is to support our president and expose these lies, the corruption, the evil, the history that we have been hidden from. Sheep no more, right?
Right. Sheep no more, guys. Also, this is a really great video. Let's go ahead and check it out. New to Q, guys. This is what you show people. Oops. Sorry, guys. Hang on. There we go. There, we're going to change the music. Kind of goes with it too, doesn't it? Rest in peace, Isaac Cappy. Thank you, Kiwi Patriot, for this. Stay tuned. We got a premiere from the real Severe, from Severe and on. We got one of his premieres. We're going to premiere it right here on the Matrixxx Groove Hour. Don't go anywhere. Remember, the Vanderbilt pool was built by the Pacers. The Vanderbilts leased it for 99 years. Prove me wrong! Remember, this video was done December 19th, 2017. Only, what, a couple Q posts, Shady? Like 2 months worth of Q posts. Look at this. You have it all. You think Diana has anything to do with Epstein? You think Pelosi has anything to do with Epstein? You think the media has anything to do with Epstein? Mossad, guys. The name of the song is created by Isaac Cappy for a video, and Kiwi Patriot grabbed it for me when Isaac was not speaking or singing. This is a beat made by Isaac Cappy. Here, look at this. We just went over this. That was today, Shady, 2 years ago. Or a year ago. The music goes with this, man. It's good. Wonderful Friends. I'm going to play the music, Mark. Thank you. I like it. One person doesn't like the music. Sorry, Mark. You can mute it. Prove me wrong. Thank you, President Trump. Drain the swamp. Can you say boom, guys? Boom, Shady. Wow. You there, Shady?
Lightning stuff, my friend.
There you are. There you are. Yeah, pretty wild, man. Wow. Who did the music? Andy Social. Isaac Cappy did this beat. This is his beat from Brackets and Jackets. And Real Severe, man, what is up, my friend? I understand that Severe was, working pretty hard, and he's been, doing his thing, man. He's been away from social media a little bit, but guess what? He's back. And apparently, let me see, we got a new, where's our music? There it is. Our music server is right here, and we're gonna take a look at the Real Severe poetic poetry, guys. Let's check it out. Prolific poetry. Severe. Oh my gosh, here we go.
The level of lyricism you witness in a free train of thought that broke through the conditioning. I grew up in Brooklyn and switched up my positioning. Been around the globe, but whatever we're living in. See the way I choose my words, that's what the difference is. And the way I fuse my words is why you're listening. If you know Severe, then you know what the mission is. Bring real hip-hop back, and my prediction is it's back now. If I'm on the track, you know I'm ripping it. God mode, cause my mental ammunition's infinite. The textbook definition of what precision is. Wake up, trying to realize what the decision is. The condition is weak, and the point you're missing is they took our reality. Gradually they twisted it, a tragedy. They do it casually, y'all dismissing it. Not me, eyes wide open, I ain't missing shit. bitch every time I'm on the track. They try to kill hip-hop, but I'm the doc to bring it back. Expand your thinking, free your mind from the prison. Realize it's a trap and use your inner vision. Let your mind break free from the chains of inhibition. The cult of your personality is a religion. Tie on the matrix, which one do you live in? Free will allows you to make your own decisions. Spot the tools they use to create a division. Take the knowledge I gain and bring it to fruition. That's what I do, and then I form an exhibition to open the eyes of those who take time to listen. I could have gone the easy route, but I had to risk it, cause I refuse to be an MK Ultra statistic. Apocalyptic, the comments they use are cryptic. I spit prolific poetry with wisdom of the mystics.
Very nice work. Q plus. Q plus. Got your mic on? I'm asking you if you have your mic on.
Oh, I was hoping you're going to have my back. You do.
I just saw that.
Jonathan, thank you. Recon, Shadow Recon is the man right there. I thank you very much. I see that. But yeah, I mean, Tracy Beans was by Q plus. Oh, we gotta learn to figure it out better, man.
It's really cool because of the the anon interaction comment from Q the other day, and then now what we're seeing with pointing us directly back to the stuff with the Clinton Foundation, and now all of the different posts that have come out, all the Twitter accounts that have been tagged. Like, this could really escalate in a big way really fast whenever they want to start pushing the pedal a little.
That's right. So let's look at the Q post, Shady, that you pulled up. This is a year ago today.
And I love this meme.
Yes, thank you, Patriot. Fire at will. Because they added one, didn't they? Yeah, no. Did they add one? No, they did add. Who did we let go out of there? I think Brendan was left out of there and they put him back in or something. Something happened. There you go. 17-minute delta between tweets. Cherry on top. Sometimes intrusions have a way of safeguarding people and evidence. Sometimes intrusions are a necessary event in order to safeguard the chain of custody. I mean, just look at all this stuff, guys. Treason!
I cannot wait until all of these people are in the slow-moving meat grinder that is the American justice system.
Yeah.
Because that's what this thing is. It takes it a minute to catch up to you, but once you get in it, it does not release you.
Right.
And all of these people are guilty of crimes that we can't even. I mean, Q told us that a new word for treason is going to have to be invented for what these people are doing.
Right. Absolutely.
A new word for treason?
A new word.
Wow.
Okay, so there you go. New word for treason. We're going to call it Queason. No, I'm trying to put a Q in there. I don't know. But they knowingly. And did you see Hannity last night? How many times was knowing? He said, dude, Hannity is just a Q post. I mean, he's definitely watching Q. No doubt about it. Great reporting, Sean Hannity.
Yeah, I think that all of the people in journalism are watching Q. They just don't admit it.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So we're still at Q post 3666. No Q post today, Shady. Wow. I mean, do we have Do you have anything more that you want to cover before we... Oh, by the way, this is where we're at right now. So Mission 9 is censorship and the D-class relay. So they're trying to censor Dilly, as you see today. But I have a feeling we're going to be okay. Let's just keep praying that... don't own it, guys. Don't own that we're going to be censored. If you own it, it might happen. So let's focus on not being censored.
Yeah, let's definitely focus on not being censored, but let's also focus on how you're going to address your friends and family over this holiday season and how you're going to present information to them. We have got to be able to discuss this stuff without emotion, Matrixxx. And I see a lot of people getting way too emotional when they're talking to their friends and families, and saying things that you can't back up in a couple of sentences is jumping off a cliff.
That's right.
Got to keep things really simple. You got to point and click. You know, right now we have proof that there were 4 FISA warrants issued for General Flynn, for Carter Page, for Paul Manafort, and for George Papadopoulos. Before, they only thought there were 2. Now we have the report shows there's 4. None of those people qualify for a counterintelligence investigation. And everyone needs to understand that no one but a sitting president can open counterintelligence investigations. This is the reason we didn't want the Patriot Act. This is the reason that we didn't want to overreact after 9/11. It has to do with the airports. It has to do with your phones. It has to do with them tracking everything that you're doing because you are a suspect. Bill Barr said there, you're opening up a case on the slimmest of possibilities. You're making things up so you can open up a case. We got to get away from that, and that really starts on the level of a patriot waking up another patriot. That's where that conversation starts. And they were illegally spying on these people. More is going to come out, but keep your proofs a little bit more simple. Don't go off the deep end.
Don't say JFK Jr. is alive. You know, let's start with facts and stuff that we can actually prove, right, guys?
Please don't start there.
All right, please don't start there. I know that we all want it, but we got to make sure we do it. And, you know, ask them questions. Ready? Remember, the truth is learned. It's never told, guys. Also, what people have to remember, too, is the people that are watching CNN and still watching it, they're watching their own reality. They have their own reality, guys. And we have our reality because we've been watching the booms. Right? Just like the show I did, the quick show that I did the other day. You know, it's going to be a mass awakening. Here's a Q post that I wanted to point out. This is from 7/8/19. D equals the start of mass awakening. White House, ABC, state, foreign, ... Right? Post D comes many eyes. Investigations. When blackmail no longer holds due to the loss of senior level key government positions in 11th hour testimony, those previously protected become prey. Hunters become the hunted. And guess what, guys? God wins. Q. So the storm is coming, guys. Storm is coming, folks. And don't forget this. There are a lot of new eyes on Q. We did a little bit of new Q. Thank you very much for coming. We appreciate you. And everything else. And this is the welcome to all new eyes on Q. We are voting for real Donald Trump. All of us. Press 45 if you're voting for our president. Press it now. And we want the swamp drained. And therefore, there's only the truth. Whether we like it or not, it's always been there. There's nothing new under the sun. The truth has always been there. But we've been so deceived that we all need to align our consciousnesses to find the truth again, folks. Open your mind. Expand your thinking, as Q says. And are you ready for the Great Awakening worldwide, guys? Because this is it, folks. You're in it. You're a part of history right now. This is history in the making.
It really is. And this is a beautiful, beautiful group of people who have decided to speak up for America. I mean, that's what it boils down to. Anyone here listening to this today, you, by listening to us and paying attention to this, are participating in the greatest awakening the planet has ever seen. Since humanity has grown this large, this has been a control, this has been a farm, this has been an operation to keep you silent. And now America is standing up again. And I think we're going to get a real big couple of booms in that rally tonight, Matrixxx. I'm excited about that.
That's right. And we're going to watch that rally tonight, guys. Can't wait. Shady, I want to play this too, because remember, the resistance is much smaller than you know. That's why you have bots coming in and challenging you on your Twitter. right? I noticed somebody said something, hey, why don't you do this? And the bot said, LOL. I was like, what? Did I say something that was funny? You know, because the bots are programmed to be idiots, right? So the bots are bots, guys. They have to make bots up against us and say that we're the bots. You see, learn the term projection. It works in everything, even in your real life, guys.
Yeah, and maybe just to assert that, you're seeing these different events that take place now with the news and stuff, right? So, like, for instance, like someone on the right speaks out on Twitter or says something on Twitter, and then all of these people go there and attack, or this whole Peloton thing that's going on. You know, everybody, all these accounts attacking Peloton for the commercial. Like, that is the bots. You are seeing the army of bots being sent by the deep state to whatever it is they can gaslight. They're gaslighting all these conversations, attempting to divide us. That is what they're about, as at the same time attacking you for anything that you post, or taking down your account, or censoring you, or shadow banning you, or whatever it is. Those are all, the bot works, and we are being called the bots by the bots.
Beep,
Interesting,
boop,
right?
boop, beep, da.
Russian bots are everywhere in our chat today.
Very intriguing, Comrade Shady. Oh, wait, I can't be silly anymore. I'm sorry.
Karlushka.
Karlushka. All right, let's check this out. So, have the impeachment hearings convinced anyone? These Californians' answers, it might shock you guys. Let's check it out.
He doing his thing, bro. If I was president, I would do what I do. Give a fuck about nobody else. You mean make America great again? Thank you. Appreciate it.
I'm speechless. Benny Johnson here with Benny on the Block. We are here in hyper-liberal, super socialist, absolute commie California to ask the population here, right on the beach, what they think of impeaching Donald Trump. Let's go hear what they have to say.
Benny on the Block.
See? Perfect. And I'm asking people today whether they believe that Donald Trump should be impeached.
Mr. Trump has made some statements that I believe sound reasonable, like enforcing the existing laws on immigration. That made sense. So Mr. Trump may put both feet in his mouth on occasion. He's pretty bombastic, but we're all human, sir. I'm sure I do too now on occasion. So he's got to forgive a brother.
Gryffindor! Should President Donald Trump be impeached?
No.
Why?
He's too orange.
He's too orange for impeachment.
Hell yeah.
That's constitutional. That is 100% constitutional. Article 27, Section 8, Section B. If you're too orange, you cannot be impeached. The founders wrote it. It is so.
Do you do hugs?
I do hugs, yes.
No.
Righteous!
Do you think that President Trump should be impeached?
No, I don't. I'm optimistic because he is our president that he has the best for our nation at heart. As an American, it's kind of our duty to respect the president.
Sir, do you think that President Donald Trump should be impeached?
No, I don't. I don't think he did anything wrong. The libs, they don't say anything about what Biden did. All the fake news channels, CNN, all those, they don't put that out there. They don't put Biden out there at all.
You sound like a Trump supporter in California.
I am. Nancy Pelosi, give it up because they're coming after you.
I'm coming for you.
Do you think Donald Trump should be impeached?
No.
And why is that?
I think he's had some positive influence on the country as well. There's ups and downs, but impeachment's a big action, and I don't think it's necessary.
Look at that! Geez, in California, he's not allowed to wear that in California. Such positivity.
I say the reason he should not be impeached is because he was legally elected to this presidency by the people of this country.
President Trump does have a potty mouth. That is correct.
He does. He really does.
You think that's an impeachable offense, having a potty mouth?
Absolutely not.
Is that in the Constitution?
No. And I think Nancy Pelosi's wrong in the way she's handling this, and the secrecy that they're doing this, I think it's wrong.
Do you believe President Donald Trump should be impeached?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. How about you?
I don't believe so.
And how about you?
Same there.
And what do you guys think of Nancy Pelosi?
Corrupt. Definitely corrupt.
I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog too.
I think he's doing great. He's opened up a lot of jobs for, there's statistics that he's opened up a lot of jobs for all different races. So people calling him racist. What he's trying to do, he's trying to protect the people of the United States with building the wall, which we need to secure our borders.
Should Donald Trump be impeached?
Hell no. We've got the best economy in the world.
We're in the best country in the world with the strongest military in the world. He's on course to be the best president that ever was.
Wow. Wasn't actually counting on that.
Actually, wow.
We've been
How
out
about
here for about
boom?
an hour and spoke with a huge variety of people. Actually had some incredible answers. So, maybe.
There you have it, guys.
That really didn't seem like 44% in favor of impeachment, did it?
No, it did not. Because all you hear, guys, and we're going to head out with this, because all you hear, guys, is this. Shady Groove. Thank you for the show today, guys. We love you all. Boom. Don't forget, Shady Groove with 3 O's on Twitter. intheMatrixxx with 3 X's. intheMatrixx.com. We will see you tomorrow, because all you hear is ya, blah, 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 guys. Turn off the TV. You're the news now. Check them out. Hold them accountable. Boom.
We don't have any giant proof